How's it going, everyone? Good evening. Happy end of February. This is Cap here, and we're going to be talking about some snacks. I've gone to the local convenience store, which for me right down the street is a 7-Eleven, and we picked ourselves up something a little bit special tonight, maybe, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. As you can see here, we have a form, sort, and option, some kind of pudding. And as you can see here on the label, it is mostly for springtime. Sakura Milk Pudding. If you don't know what Sakura is cherry blossom. As we're getting closer and closer, whoop, there we go, to springtime, we're getting into cherry blossom season, which also means cherries. And this one is cherry blossom flavored. So what we're going to do is we're going to try this one out. But before we get into that, let's figure out exactly what is inside this. Let's see here. It says we have ourselves some Sakura sauce, right? Cherry blossom sauce right here. We also have here, what is this? Ooh, white coating. Little ominous. But as you can look in here and see, the white coating just seems to be this little kind of small layer of glaze type thing on the top, right? It's like a cream type thing, right? Probably sweet, probably not too sweet though, I hope. Oh, and so inside the pink version you see down here, farther down in the middle, this is supposed to be Sakura cream, right? So I'm guessing this is, or I could be wrong, that could be the stuff on the top. We're going to have to figure all this one out. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I'm definitely wrong. It's supposed to be Sakura cream. The Sakura cream is up here on top along with all the other good stuff, right? So we're looking at our coatings, our creams, this, that, and the other. And down on the inside, this is where we have our actual Sakura Milk Pudding. Kind of excited to try it. Now, let's take a look at this thing. This thing is, it is thing. It is definitely a dessert. So let's crack it open and see how it is. Now, I'm not usually a huge fan of these Sakura flavored things. They can kind of go one of two ways. I find that in some cases they might be a little bit too sweet. In some cases they might not have much taste at all. I'm imagining that since this one is from 7-Eleven, it's going to be a rather sweet little treat here. And as you can see by the label on the top, it is a new release, right? Shin Hatsubai, right over here, saying that this is, and this is what 7-Eleven does with theirs at least. If you see this mark, it means it is a new thing. It is a current thing. It is what is supposed to be the seasonal thing, I'm going to imagine. This is just coming in right after Valentine's Day, where the majority of things were chocolate, and now we're moving on to cherry. So let's take another look at this right here. We saw it before, we had the seal over it. Let's see if the camera can pick that one up. There we go. So we're looking at our little coatings, right? I'm guessing that stuff in the center might be your white coat. Wow, you're just really gonna give it to me today, aren't you, Mr. Camera? Man, see, this is the problem. Yay, come on. All right, this is the problem sometimes trying to get this to focus in. There we go. There we go. That's a thing, right? All right, let's give it a taste and let's see how it is. And let's see, can you refocus on me, please? The actual human being or Snorlax? You see that? Hi. Okay, cool. All right, let's give it a shot here. It's interesting. You can definitely taste the initial cream hit up there, right? You can definitely taste the cherry blossom flavor. And underneath there, I don't think you can see that, there is a little bit of a clearish pinkish gel. And that gel is definitely carrying a lot of the flavor. I'm not going to say it's cloying, but it is strong. If you're not sure if you would like this or not, it might not be for you. It's also, things in Japan that have like a Sakura flavor to it have a tendency to have a little bit of like a kind of a salty flavor, I find. At least for me personally. It's not a turnoff, it's just an acquired taste. Not bad. Not bad at all. Can't really complain. Moving on down further into the actual milk pudding part of it. Let's see if we can get a nice little close up here for you. So this is what the milk pudding part of it looks like down here. And again, it's kind of going to mirror the rest of it. I think. Yeah, that evens out pretty nice. That's not too bad. The cream on top is kind of a little bit shocking. Maybe it's the fact that you're dealing with some kind of gel plus some kind of flavored cream, plus this other Sakura flavored stuff in here. It might be altogether a bit of a punch initially. And I don't think this is going to be for everybody. But, I mean, if you happen to find yourselves in Japan, if you happen to find yourselves near a 7-Eleven, and you're curious as to what one of these seasonal confections tastes like, go ahead and pick it up. I mean, I'm going to warn, it's not exactly the cheapest thing, coming in at 302 yen, right? That's it's about $3. But I mean, if you're actually paying in US, well, if you're paying with the exchange rate, not in US currency, if you're paying after the exchange rate, that still makes it relatively cheap. Wow, my camera is just having all kinds of issues today. It's me. Look, I'm so pretty. Love me. Love me. No, it's not happening today. All right, let's get another little taster. We're going to try all these things together and see if maybe as a set, it's not quite so overpowering. Not bad. It actually balances pretty well. If you get further down in there, my advice if you're going to try it is that first hit is really sweet. All the cream, all the gel on that stuff on top, that's where a lot of the sugar is based. And as you get further down, the milk along with the rest of the pudding kind of balances all that out. So just eating the stuff off the top is going to be a punch. You're going to figure out if you like it really quickly. But as you get further down into the actual cup, and as you can, hold on a second, take another bite here so you can see. Yum. As you can see, we got about this far down. As a set, going from the full layer, almost like a parfait, it tastes a lot better, you know? It's a little bit more neutralized. It's a little bit more balanced. It's a bit easier on the tongue, you know what I'm saying? So this is something that you guys can pick up if you're interested in it. They have it at 7-Eleven here in Japan. Don't know exactly how long it's going to last. These things usually have a tendency to last for a couple of weeks, maybe a month. But given the fact they've already started in February, I'm not sure this might be over sooner than it is later. So if you do find yourselves here in the land of the rising sun, please come on by, give it a shot, and let us know what you think. I'm curious to see what your reaction is to this. I'm going to finish this in private, probably. Most likely. Actually, no, I am. This isn't bad. I can't complain. So thank you very much. And coming back to this channel when you get a chance, please be sure to subscribe and or, I don't know, is it follow? I usually stream on Twitch. So you can check us out there at Twitch at Kappagenjian. And we mostly play a lot of games over there. And you can also check us out here on the channel. We're going to be reviewing different things, not all sweet. We're going to be doing chips and a whole bunch of other things, plus other foods found in the local areas around Japan. And we are going to have videos coming out, hopefully a few times every week. So that's something we're working on currently. And we'll be back with more for you guys later. Please stay tuned, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.